Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning. I wanted to talk today about having your kitchen cabinets painted, even epoxy floors done. So we're getting a lot of, obviously, we get a lot of leads, people calling in to see how much it would be to paint their kitchen cabinets or refinish their kitchen cabinets, is what you really should be looking for. We want to explain that the difference of having a painter come in your house and paint your cabinets versus having a company who paints and refinishes kitchen cabinets is huge. So when you're comparing those prices, sometimes I'll give a price out, and then somebody will come back a couple days later, a week later, a couple weeks later, and say, "Hey, I've had another painting company. They can get to it a lot quicker, um, and I'm going to have them paint my kitchen cabinet." So there's a couple different things going on there. Number one is they're just looking for anybody to paint their kitchen cabinets. I would highly suggest you make sure that the people painting your kitchen cabinets do them all the time. So it's not your typical paint job. I would not have anybody just paint my kitchen cabinets, just as I would not have a painter do my epoxy floor. So with our company, our people do kitchen cabinets all the time. They may do a paint job here and there just to fill in with some time when there's not a job going on, but they're doing um, between, you know, each crew's doing three or more kitchen cabinet jobs a week, 2 to 3 kitchen cabinet jobs a week. So figuring we have 3, 4 crews, we're doing a lot of kitchen cabinet refinishing with high quality products. That's not a typical paint job. So when you're comparing those two different things, for the little bit of extra more money it's going to cost to have us do your job, and for the wait, remember, we're in a time right now where services are very in much demand. The products are very in short supply. Shouldn't really have a painting company ready right now. You should not be able to call up a painting company today and they're at your house tomorrow. I just don't think that's the right thing. And if that does happen, it's either an oddball time where they had an opening, or maybe it's not the right painting company to use in your house. So typically, what I'm hearing right now from the companies that I know and respect in our area, they're about 6 to 8 weeks out or more to do a job. They're the ones I respect. So if there's others that are available sooner than that, that does not mean that they're bad. Like I said, it could mean they have an opening in their schedule. Um, Same as epoxy floors. You don't want to have a company who's painting interior of houses all the time, and then all of a sudden they're doing a floor every once in a while. You're dealing with very specific products, just like cabinets, very specific applications, just like cabinets, and it takes more than your typical painter. And I'm in the painting business a long time, and I cannot tell you that I can go from painting an epoxy floor to painting your kitchen cabinets to painting your interior to painting the exterior of your house to doing your deck. It just doesn't work that way. And you probably hear from painting companies who are going to tell you, and people who are going to say, "Oh no, a good painter should be able to do every type of application." Then we all know that's not true. And every painting company is going to shake their head. Of course, that's not true. They have specific people who do specific jobs. Some of them might be able to jump back and forth, but a painter is not going to outperform one of our epoxy installers. A painter is not going to outperform one of our kitchen cabinet refinishers, just as our epoxy floor company, our epoxy floor guys aren't going to outperform your interior painters. So we want to put the right people on the right projects. So when you're comparing these estimates, you have to know that there's really not a comparison for certain types of work. You're not going to compare our epoxy floor estimate to a painting company's epoxy floor estimate. They could be using inferior products. They could not know what they're doing. The big thing comes out if something happens during the process. We know what to do. If something happens, we're dealing with a lot of different things going on a floor, a lot of different things going on a cabinet. A lot of things can go wrong. So just keep that in mind when you're looking around for estimates. There's a lot of great companies out there. I'm not even saying use us. Just make sure that you know what you're doing. Remember, RyanAmatoPainting.com.